My name is Dr. Lindsay Rowland. I am the new Wellness Director here at the Humane Society of Manatee County. I got my veterinary degree from Iowa State. I also have a master's degree in public health. And so I'm really excited to join the team here.
One pill twice a day. Okay. All right. So we'll just check to make sure that that's still what he needs to be on.
Okay. They took the blood for that.
They did, absolutely.
Okay.
We're really kind of ramping up our wellness program. That's really our mission, is to give affordable care to pets that are in need, to help our community. And the big thing I'm really excited about is that we're now going to start getting out into the community more, educating people on why it's important to do vaccines, deworming, heartworm prevention, spays and neuters, so people are aware, and as soon as they realize these things, then they're able to do something about it.
Able just to kind of get it off and keep him from bothering it. Sometimes they get so focused and intent on it, they keep going after it, and we have issues, huh?
So our wellness mission, again, is to provide veterinary care, which includes things like vaccines, deworming, heartworm prevention, but we also act as a full veterinary hospital, so we can see the sick pets, we can see animals that are having issues, skin issues, vomiting, long-term diseases, thyroid disease, diabetes, and we also do offer full surgical services as well. And we're able to do all of those things at a very affordable cost for those that need it. So instead of having pets go without any medical care, we're able to help the community and help those that really need it.
Typically, if dogs do well on Apoquel, they do really well on Cytopoint. There are a few times where that doesn't happen and they don't respond to it. And again, it's not a steroid. It's very safe to use long term. I use it in my own dog. I went from Apoquel and he did great, and then I went to Cytopoint and he did even better. And I just like the convenience of not having to give him a pill every day. So I can give you the price. I'll give you the price for both so you can kind of see.
Okay. It just goes with proper, proper animal care. When you have a pet, when you get a dog, when you get a cat, it's not just feeding them and letting them outside. There's a lot more to it. You obviously love these pets. We love them, and you want to have them around as long as you can. To do that, you need to vaccinate them. Vaccination is going to help prevent them from getting really sick. We need to deworm them, which is very common in pets. We need to keep them free of heartworm disease, which unfortunately we see way too many heartworm positive dogs here in Florida, and just to keep them healthy and happy for you. The other big concern too is a lot of diseases that pets get can be transmitted into people. So not only are we doing these services to help your pet, but we're also doing them to keep you safe as well.
Right. He forgets where he is a lot.
Has he been eating normal, drinking normal? Yeah, okay. No coughing, sneezing, diarrhea,
vomiting?
Coughs
all the time, but that's
normal for him?
Yeah.
I do see here you just put he had fluid in his lungs?
That's what the vet told us a while ago, a couple of years ago.
Okay. Here in Florida, we do have some ticks. It's not as big as a problem as, say, in the upper Northeast, upper Midwest. We are really plagued with fleas. Fleas are a huge problem. I probably see flea-infested animals every single day. And there's a wide variety of things that we worry about on fleas. One, fleas feed on blood. So if you have too many fleas on your pet, they can actually get anemic, which means that they're losing blood. If they lose too much blood, they can die from that. And unfortunately, we have seen little puppies that are full of fleas die from bad flea infestations. Fleas also carry diseases. Fleas carry tapeworms. I see tapeworms all the time. Tapeworms are going to live in the belly. They're going to fight for food that you're feeding your dog or cat. So that's a big issue. They're also carriers of other diseases. There's something called cat scratch fever. It's actually a disease that affects cats, and it's actually people can get too. And what happens are cats that have fleas, they're scratching themselves, and if they scratch you, they get it into your skin, you're going to get sick. One of the major things fleas cause, they actually are the cause of plague. And we do see plague outbreaks in the southwest of the country, but again, fleas are dirty and nasty. They're going to feed on your pet, and if they're bad enough, they're going to start feeding on you too.
Does he chew a lot at his feet?
It goes in spurts. Lately, it's the past week he also rips hair out of his hind quarter. And then that'll go away for about a month, and it'll all grow back in.
Comes back. What do you guys do for it?
He gives him some children's Benadryl if it gets real bad.
Do you find that that helps him? Does that stop him from itching?
Makes him sleepy.
Makes him sleepy. Usually that's what happens with Benadryl.
So I was always taught the most important tool in a veterinary exam are your hands. I get in there, you know, my hands tell me everything that's going on. I go and I feel bumps, I feel lumps, I feel bones, you know, do we have arthritis in this joint? Is there a lump here? How does the belly feel? Looking in the mouth. So the hands are probably the most biggest thing that I use in my job. Other things that help me, my trusty stethoscope, listening to hearts, checking for heart murmurs, listening to their lungs. Do their lungs sound like they have an infection? Do we have issues? We also have other tools where I can look into their eyes. I can look to the backs of their eyes and at their retinas. I can look at the cornea, make sure we don't have any issues there. I can also look down into a dog's ear, so I have a tool for that. Check for ear infections. Do we have masses in the ears that can happen? You can even get mites and ticks and things down in the ears as well. You know, other things like thermometers to take temperatures. So really kind of a whole host of things that we use, but I would have to say the number one thing is going to be your hands, getting your hands on that animal. I think a lot of people think of the Humane Society as offering bare bones, minimal care, very basic care, and that's not the case at all. We are up to date on all of the new trends, new medications. As soon as newer and better drugs, services, tools come out, we're able to get those too. And so one of the biggest problems that we face here in Florida are itchy dogs, and that is the most common thing that I see every single day are itchy dogs. In the past, we've always had to use steroids, which work amazing, and there still is a place for steroids, but they do have a lot of side effects. So we've gotten newer drugs in, and even newer drugs on top of that, that are really nice because we have a pill form, we have an injectable form, so really to work with people's lifestyles. Sometimes owners can't pill their dog every day. The dogs don't like that. So we can do an injection that is long-lasting. Again, non-steroid drugs that are really safe and good for long-term use. So again, as these newer technologies come out, we are able to get those and offer them to the public, you know, so they have those options too.
I'm at the vet. I brought so he can get his vaccination.
We are looking at now hiring on a third veterinarian to kind of bridge to do some wellness and to do surgery. And then by having another veterinarian in here to do wellness exams, we can increase the number of pets that we're seeing. So again, further helping the community with our mission, because we are bombarded with phone calls, and we need an extra person to really meet that need. So with this extra person coming on, we can see more pets, which is actually going to let us expand our services. So we also get a lot of phone calls about rabbits and pocket pets and reptiles. The planned expansion is to look at maybe treating some rabbits, maybe some pocket pets, which I do love those. I love pocket pets and exotics, so I am more than thrilled to have that. We're not able to do that now, but as soon as we get our third veterinarian in place, that's something in the future we're looking for. I want people to know that we are here because we love animals. We love your animals. We want to give you care for your pets. It's a judgment-free zone. If you're not coming here because you're afraid you can't afford the services and your dog needs help, your cat needs help, I don't want you to feel that way. Come down to see us. We're a wonderful, friendly group of people. We want to help you. We have the ability to help you. This is what we're here for, is to help you. So I want to get out. I want the community to know that we are here for you, and that's our service. And again, with our expansion and where we're going, we hope to serve you even more. One of my biggest things is educating the public. It's my job to tell you why these things are important and why you need to do them. And I feel when people know why things are important, you're going to want to do them and take care of them. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to get out there more and really get involved with the community.
It's working for her. She's having no side effects from it. She's doing great. You think she's doing 100% better.
She knows when she gets it every day.
Yeah.
One of the biggest services that we also offer to the community are spay and neuter services of cats and dogs. It is a huge problem, the overpopulation of pets, you know, the uncontrolled, you know, reproduction of dogs and cats. It's a burden for people who are trying to care for them. It's a burden for the community that needs to respond to neglect cases or bite cases, cruelty cases, and a lot of times we see animals just suffering from it. They're very safe procedures. They're very fast. The Humane Society, this is at the heart of our mission, to spay and neuter every pet. You know, we don't need uncontrolled breeding going on. It's something that we believe so strongly in that we do offer, again, very affordable prices to spay and neuter your pet, and it's a great service. It keeps your pets healthier, keeps them living longer, and again, that's our goal too.
My name is Fred Jekyll. I live in Ellington, Florida, and this is Gizmo.
To do the heartworm test. In terms of the rabies vaccine, he might be a little bit slow.
Well, Gizmo's getting pretty old, and his regular vet wanted to be pretty aggressive with treatment and all, and I decided we found this as a lower cost alternative where they would do just what we wanted.
Does he chew a lot at his feet?
It goes in spurts. Lately, it's the past week he's due for his rabies and his checkup. And I would just try and maintain. He's 15 going on 16, so he's starting to slow down quite a bit. So right now we're just kind of keeping him comfortable is about what we're trying to achieve.
She thought she was going to the park. Hi, my name is Roxy. This is Darla. We came to the wellness program probably about a year and a half. I think it started a year ago, a little over a year ago. It's just convenient for me. It's cheaper for me to come here than to a regular vet.
Anything better, and I'm game.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's better. Some dogs.
Because I have 2 dogs, and it gets quite expensive. And this place is a lot cheaper for me. If you make your appointments ahead of time, it's very easy to get in. So, and then when it's time for them to come in, they'll call you and remind you, which was great because they called me yesterday and reminded me, and I almost forgot, and then I probably would have had to wait. They're very busy, but they're very good with all the animals, and they know a lot. They tell you, they explain things to you. She's very gentle, and she talks to the dogs like they've been best friends for years. Usually Darla's not like that with other vets, but with Dr. Lindsay, she happens to think that's her friend.